Of anger here amongst the workers, amongst union members, amongst the local Hull MPs as well, who are standing in solidarity with the workers. Ed Miliband here as well, the Shadow Secretary for Climate Change, was also here and gave a speech as well, standing in solidarity with those workers and calling for the government to do something to give these sacked workers their jobs back. There was a calm mood though, even though it was a protest. I heard in Dover it was a little bit more heated, but here in Hull it was very calm. The workers had banners and they walked along the main route into the ferry terminal. They actually knocked on the door and they asked to speak with some of the staff. Nobody did come out, but they were certainly making their voices heard and demanding, to get these jobs back for these people who were just told via a Zoom call on the same day that they no longer had a job, with agency staff waiting to come onto the boats to replace them. They're going to continue their campaigns as well tomorrow. They're heading over to the Conservative conference in Blackpool and they'll be staging a protest there about this current situation with P&O.
We know the main union involved is the RMT, Anna. They are the union who cover a lot of train drivers, tube drivers. They, of course, have been staging strikes on the London Underground in recent weeks, with more to come. Do you sense the union is going to get more militant? Do you hear whispers that other trade unions are going to get involved in so-called solidarity?
Yeah, they're certainly wanting something to be done, and here in Hull actually some of the prison staff came out to stand in solidarity outside the ferry terminal as well to give their support, so certainly other members coming on board as well, and they're not going to let this one go, that's for sure. They're looking into the legalities of whether this was allowed to happen, and they're certainly going to keep making their voices heard, and they are demanding for these British staff to get their jobs back.